Hey guys, I'm Jacqueline.
And I'm Marcella.
And what episodes come back to, guys?
You just watched
good.
episode 6 of Teen Wolf.
Oh man.
Oh gosh, guys. We really liked this episode.
Yeah.
It was really fun. It was really creepy. And it was just awesome.
It was very different.
Awesome. Right away with this episode, we start off with Lydia looking in the mirror, and she's transported into Canaan, which we originally thought it was canon, and we were like, wow, that's really funny that it's canon. But no, she goes to Canaan, and she basically sees the town before it was a ghost town. She sees it back in
70s
I think it's
or
like
the 80s.
I think it's back in like the 80s.
The 80s, yeah.
She basically witnesses everybody being taken by the Ghost Riders, and then she sees the banshee there, who is the banshee that she meets later on in the episode.
Stop it, Lydia. She's doing a weird thing.
A weird banshee thing.
Oh, she's going in the mirror to this world that Styles told them to go to.
Wait a minute, whoa.
This whole episode just had this creep factor to it. With every little thing, the town was spooky.
Oh, and then you had the carousel that went around.
It was just all weird. Yeah. We had like 3 different storylines going. So we had all of them in Canaan working and with the banshee and all that really awesome stuff. And then we had these scenes with Chris Argent like dying and Melissa working to save his life. And then we had Liam and Hayden.
Of course.
We had them working with the teacher. Where did he come from?
He was bad. Like, we only really got like a couple scenes of him like going a little bit crazy, and he had the flashbacks of him being with the Dread Doctors. So we don't really know much about him.
No, but he looks
weird.
Looks like a student, guys. He looks like a student. It's really funny.
But it's really strange that he's working with them. I still don't trust him. I think that he's still really shady.
But he was with the Dread Doctors.
He was with the Dread Doctors, and he like killed he started killing people. He's a wolf. He's a werewolf killer. Liam, super gullible, is just like, okay, great, a grown-up is helping us out.
Yeah.
And then when the 3 of them get to Canaan.
It was so spooky with the hallucinations, guys. We had Scott, who was hallucinating seeing his mom with like her head like all like, what was it, like all like bloody and like bashed
like shot or something.
Her head was all messed up.
Oh, this town is messing with them.
Weird. They're all going crazy. I'm going crazy.
Had Malia. That was the creepiest, I think.
That was so intense.
She basically saw like her mom and her sister laying on the ground like dead.
What? What? She's seeing this?
She's seeing her mom and her little sister.
Wait.
But they died. They died in a car accident.
No.
You know what you're thinking. You should have died with them.
Oh my god, Theo! She's seeing all this. What is going on? Oh, this is creepy! This is so creepy! Oh, they're walkers! Oh, they're going in!
The ground.
It's like quicksand! Oh my god! That was the first hallucination we got. So at that scene, we were like, what is going on? Hallucinates Theo, and he shoots her, and then she lays in the middle of her mom and her sister, and then this quicksand, she starts to kind of like disintegrate into
That was an awesome scene though. That was really cool.
It was so good, but so creepy. Malia this episode was really cool, guys. Her lines are so funny.
Yeah, her lines are great.
Her lines are so good. Like, I loved when they were sitting at the table and they're all like looking at their lemonade like really hesitant.
She's just like,
and Malia's like, I'm so thirsty right now. Notice that out of all the people who have hallucinations, Lydia does not have a hallucination, which we then, as the episode progressed, we kind of realized why she doesn't have she didn't have a hallucination because
she's not affected by things like that because she's a banshee.
On the sidewalk, they see the creepy kid in the corner. Like, the only living soul that they've seen is, like, this little boy.
Kids are so creepy in general in movies. Like, especially scary movies, if you see, like, a little child in the corner, that's the only person around. Like, don't go near him.
That's
little
creepy.
kids are creepy. What do we do?
Go after the young child. So, of course, they're like, we gotta chase the kid.
We gotta go follow him. So they start chasing the kid, and they run into the banshee's house. And she lets them in. Like, oh, it's so great to have company. Like, really weird.
Acting like...
really crazy. And then she starts getting weird. She starts freaking out. And then she starts screaming. And then you realize she's a banshee. And Lydia gets knocked over. And oh, man.
Come on, Lydia, fight back! Oh, man!
Go, Lydia,
Come
go,
on, Lydia!
Lydia, go! Oh!
Come on!
Really?
Are you kidding me? In a great scene, we have to show Layden?
Are you kidding me right now? I'm so annoyed.
It skips to Liam and Hayden right after, like right
having
after
like
that.
a cutesy moment, and then they're going through the tunnel.
We were pretty pissed.
Like, what? Come on,
like,
really?
Seriously, like, that was really exciting.
That was a really
and then
exciting
you just
moment.
skip to a different scene.
We were up here, and then that made us go, like... In the end, though, her story was actually very heartbreaking with her son, Caleb. That was really sad. But it was creepy as hell as we're watching.
When he's looking at the TV and you see the date.
Oh my god.
And he hasn't aged. He's been dead. And he died. Apparently he drowned, and it was. And then he started
choking Malia and Scott because he didn't want them to leave.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, you'll be with me now." Like,
well, you'll be with me now forever.
Oh.
No, little boy.
And then when they're in the tunnel, they see Kira's mom.
Guys, what was up with that?
What?
That's so random. Like, what was she even how does she know that they were down there? How does she know?
Who let her into the school?
Makes us so upset, though, because Kira's mom is back, but, like, why did Kira have to leave the show? It was really awesome.
Yeah, she was so
we miss
cool.
her. Guys, Theo is back. They brought Theo back. The floor cracks, and oh man, he comes up and he's like, what the hell is going on?
Or something. Oh my god, who is that?
It's gonna be Theo.
Is that Theo? No way. Yes!
Theo!
Good job, Liam!
It's back!
Oh, from the ground. Liam went with like his sword.
Hayden's like, put him back. Never mind. Liam, though, like, he does the most stupidest things, Liam. Like, Scott leaves him alone for 1 second, and he brings Theo back. Love Theo. I love that he's back. That's awesome.
I know that the teen fandom hates Theo, but I think he's such a cool villain.
I love him.
I think he's like an anti-hero, and I think he's gonna have
an interesting character. That's why.
I think he's gonna have a really good redemption arc this season, and I'm super pumped about it. We think, please don't send us hate and like bite our heads off for this, but we think that Malia and Theo might have a little something.
I wouldn't be surprised. I know. Listen. They have a connection of some sort. When she was hallucinating, she imagined Theo. That might not seem like a big deal, but she could have imagined anybody else. The actors just have really good chemistry. I just think back to like the scene in the car with them.
Oh my god, yeah.
I want it to happen. I'm on board with it. Sorry if you don't agree, but
please
that's
don't
just our
send us
opinion.
hate for
That's just our opinion. You don't have to agree with us, but
I could say
we would be really on board with that.
Then there was the storyline with Chris Argent and Mama McCall. Do you think that they're trying to make them a ship? Because I still ship her with Papa Stilinski. At least they got to save him, and he's okay, and he lives to see another episode.
We were really worried, guys.
That looked like it was going in a bad place, the way that, I don't know, just the way they were talking.
If they're gonna kill him, though, I don't think they would have did it in that way, from like a stupid little like wound. They're gonna have it be an honorable death for him, because he deserves that. If he does end up dying, I don't think it would be I mean, obviously we don't want him to die, but at least he'd be with his family.
If any character needs to die in the entire season or whatever, then his death wouldn't be as heartbreaking, I think, to all of us. It would be really devastating and a big blow.
Because he's been in the whole show.
But I think for his character arc, his storyline, I think maybe I could see it in the near future. He is the last Argent, so I could see them not killing him because of that reason, maybe, because he's
yeah, that's actually really true. And then the fight with Lydia and the banshee, that was really cool.
That was awesome.
That was so awesome. Finally,
yes.
we get to see Lydia be awesome with her powers. That was so, she's so powerful, Lydia.
What did you say?
Oh,
Lydia!
oh, yes, that's so good.
Yes, Lydia!
So rewarding to all of us that have been watching Lydia grow and become so powerful
and like
become
find
so strong.
out that she's a banshee and
but this is our first time since Meredith and all that whole thing. Meeting a new banshee was really cool, and seeing them go up against each other, and it was kind of like this, my scream is louder than your scream. That was one of the highlights of the episode, actually. Then they go through the flashback again, and Lydia sees everything.
She basically, this time she sees the Ghost Riders, though actually, like, in the flashback,
she sees what
initially
she saw.
Didn't see that,
She sees what the other banshee saw from her perspective of it. And then we find out that there was a bargain that the banshee made with the Ghost Riders. It was really sad. Her bargain was, I understand that I'm gonna be stuck here and you're gonna get rid of everybody, but can I have my son back? And they bring back her son.
The line, guys, that Lydia said. Oh, because she's talking to her and she's explaining to her that because she was a banshee, she wasn't taken. And Lydia's like, that's like me. Like, if that happens to her, she's not going to be taken. She's going to be left behind. She's going to be alone in the town by herself. And then she says to her, you'll be saved. And then she says, I don't want to be saved. I want to save Styles.
Oh,
that's fine, guys.
I don't want to be safe. I want to save Styles.
She doesn't want to be saved. She wants to save Styles.
Be the only one left behind. I don't have a killer.
Lydia is so determined to save Styles.
She
guys.
loves him so much.
She really loves him so much. And she would do anything for him.
She'd rather be in danger and save him
than actually save herself. But she just wants to find him and I can't. That line affected me.
That line? Oh god, guys.
Lydia being so determined to save Styles and not caring about her well-being, does that not remind you of when Styles said to her back in 2 in his bedroom, care about getting hurt, he says to her. She doesn't care about getting hurt. All she cares about is saving Styles. That's all she cares about. Oh my gosh, that parallel. Reunion, guys. We just keep thinking about that reunion, and it's going to kill us all, that reunion. I have dreams about it, and
I've read so much fanfic. My hopes were so high.
Oh my god, you know what would be funny? If they named their child Martin.
Oh my god,
Lydia's last name.
that would so work.
And then the kid's name would be Martin Stilinski.
Oh. Theo remembered Styles. Styles was remembered by Theo. Go figure.
Of course.
While Theo is underground.
He's not affected by what happened.
Unaffected by what's happening on in Beacon Hills, of course. Oh.
Maybe he's useful after all.
He remembers Styles!
Liam wants to use Theo to help project. I don't even know what they were trying to do with the lightning, with the sword and the lightning.
Who knows what Liam, honestly,
I don't even know if that was gonna work,
trying
guys.
to get into trouble, and Scott's gonna have to come and fix his mess.
We get that scene of Scott kind of walking in and what do you know?
He's like,
Liam is
what
there
did you do?
with
Why
Theo.
is he here? Like,
oh!
Malia, you aren't still upset about the whole shooting thing.
Scott is pissed. He's like, what did he say? He's like, give me 3 seconds until I like come and rip you apart or something like that, he said.
Theo and the teacher have that connection with the dread doctors. So I wonder if Theo knows the teacher in some way.
Yeah, because
Or
they
if
were
the teacher knows him.
The teacher was with the dread doctors in that giant tube thing, and Theo was working with the dread doctors, so obviously they know each other. I don't know if Theo was just pretending not to know him, because he really didn't say anything to him, like
I think Theo is just trying to work his way back to getting trusted.
Theo's just trying to get on Liam's good side so that he doesn't end up back in the ground.
I love that Liam is like consistently threatening Theo. He's kind of like, I brought you back here. I can bring you back
I brought you
down.
into this world. I can put you right back down in the ground.
It's hysterical, the lines. Like, he keeps threatening them.
Hoping that Theo doesn't like eventually put Liam in the ground and like gets back at him. That'd be really devastating. Guys, the ending scene when the sheriff goes into the hallway, how rewarding was that when he starts to tear down the wallpaper?
Take it down, take it down.
Finally.
What is under the wallpaper?
Finally, we're finding out. It better not end before we find out.
What is
They're not gonna show us.
They're not gonna show us. Bastards. Damn it!
Finally, we're going to see what's behind the wallpaper
Next week.
Next week, which is Styles' room, because they showed us that in the scene.
Yeah. And once again, this just backs up the theory that Claudia is involved, because why is she... Obviously, she knows it's behind the wallpaper and she's covering it up.
Okay, guys, we need your theories, though, because why do we think that the Ghost Riders brought back Claudia? Because obviously they could bring people back, because they brought back that Banshee's son, Caleb. But who asked for Claudia? Why is she back? Like, it still hasn't added up.
The more that we see her, the more I don't trust her. Oh, the scenes for next week look so good. Liam is gonna try and catch a Ghost Rider.
He's not the brightest wolf in the bunch.
We're getting the Jersey scene next week. We are getting that scene of Lydia clutching the Jersey, and
that
she's
scene
gonna
say, kill us.
She's gonna say to Papa Zelinsky, she's gonna be like, because you loved him too. We're getting it. It's coming.
No, she's probably gonna say, because you loved him like me. Or because you loved him like I do, or something to that effect.
That episode's gonna be so lit. I cannot wait.
That's all I care about is that scene. It better not get leaked. I'm so scared that scene is going to get leaked.
If it does, please don't tweet us or comment it.
Yeah, please don't send it to us. I don't want to see it. Like, thank you for thinking of us, but no, don't give it to me.
Stay away. Yeah, follow us on Twitter, guys, because we talk about Teen Wolf all throughout the week, and we would love to talk about it with you. So
we just recently uploaded a Shadowhunter video. If you guys watched the show Shadowhunters, you could watch our reaction discussion video for that.
Yeah,
that's a lot of fun.
But all the links are down below. What are your theories? What did you think of this episode?
We gotta start theorizing, guys. That's all we have to do now.
What was your favorite scene? Do we think that Styles is coming back in episode 8, or is it episode 10 now?
I don't know how they're gonna like keep dragging this out though, because we still have, this was 6, but we still have like, if they wait till 10, we still have like 3 episodes.
Really miss Styles. Like, I really like these other episodes.
I hope they don't start focusing so much on like Liam and Theo and what they're doing, because I have a feeling that's what's gonna happen.
Oh my god, they're definitely gonna dedicate a whole episode to that at one point.
Check out our other Teen Wolf reactions.
Thank you guys so much for watching and commenting. We love talking about Teen Wolf, and yes, let's talk about this episode. Leave us a comment and we will definitely answer.
And we'll see you next week with a new video.
See you next week. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up.
Thank you for watching. Bye.